Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Levels of Madness. As always, I'm Jess, and I will be your dungeon mistress for the evening. Hope you heard that. All right, so joining me tonight, because we are going to jump into this, we've got Josh playing Nines, our Warforged fighter. Bree is our Grave Cleric Murin. Troy is Ashu, the Warforged monk. And Brandon plays our Sea Elf Warlock, Caspian. All right, so what happened last time?
We found a den of werewolves that have attacked us, and we rolled initiative to fight them. And then someone started playing dubstep music, and their town turned into werewolves as well. And there were werewolves, right?
So close and yet so far away.
That little boy was looking through a hole and saw a werewolf, and we had to go fight it. No, that's not what happened.
Closer.
Ashu took off like a superhero and almost caught it, but it got away.
Okay. So, yes.
Good job telling the middle of it.
Is this thing on?
Okay, I remember what happened. Last time we wrapped up after I intimidated the fuck out of those guards by giving them a coin. It was after that we went. Did we rest after that? Did we go to sleep that night? We went to sleep. We got up. We went over to the boy's house with mom. We spoke to mom to talk to the boy, and we made a plan to have the boy lead us to where he is seeing his father. Little hole in the wall, seems like something has pushed a brick or something through it. We scoped out the scenario of what was going on, and when Bree got an inkling that something was wrong, and we all sprung into action except for her. She fell into action on her face.
She definitely ran straight into a wall.
Crashed into action.
That was, I think, my favorite moment of
It was
the
pretty
night.
good.
And what's cool is that I did basically the same thing in our non-stream campaign.
You did. You did. Once we all got into action, Troy and I took off running. I'm not going to use our game names because I can't think of them right now. Troy and I took off and chased after the father. Troy is faster than me, so he was ahead of me, and he saw him get smaller and smaller as he ran off into the distance, and Bree and Brandon followed suit after she was finally able to very awesomely get over that wall. And we came up onto the corpse party, and that's where we rolled initiative. How's that?
We were sleeping, and then we were attacked in the night.
That's it. There it is.
Yeah.
Were you attacked?
My snake bit it. My snake bit a face. My snake bit the monster from the.
Oh yeah, we had
abyss.
like something pop out at us.
You did.
It was just a face, and then it back into the trees. But my snake bit it.
Oh yeah, because it was the face stealer like from Avatar.
Yes.
Brandon, did you just pass back into the soup dimension?
Yes.
Okay.
That's my favorite dimension.
Troy's realm.
The soup dimension.
Alrighty, so yes, we ended with everyone rolling initiative. Brandon, do you still have Miss Noodle as a thing you can drop?
I think so.
Okay, because you did have her out, and I just did not have her to add to the board.
I did. Let me make sure that I still have the Lady Noodle.
Lady Noodle.
Lady Noodle.
She's much bigger than that, though.
Had a friend who had a snake called Sir Lady Hissington. It was a very
Incredible.
sweet snake. Yes.
Did it reproduce asexually?
I didn't ask. I didn't. I mean, I knew them kind of well, but
I know lizards. Some lizards can. I don't know if snakes can.
yeah. But the snake and I weren't close enough to like get into the nitty gritty.
Oh, just kind of an acquaintance. more. Yeah.
Yeah, I like hung out with the snake itself like twice.
So like you wouldn't hang out by yourself with the snake, but like if your friend was hanging out with the snake, then you'd get invited to join.
You know, if the snake like invited me to coffee, I would probably.
Yeah,
I need
Yeah.
to.
I bet he's got
Huh.
some stories to tell.
For real.
All right. And
That's the big
here
hurdle.
is a bonus point question. I will give an auto crit
What?
that you can cash in at any point in the night
Ooh.
if you can tell me what this campaign is called.
Uh,
I did not
not.
say it in the game, but it has been put
Hold
out
on.
there.
I got you. I got you.
No cheating. No cheating, Brandon.
You didn't say
counts
this
as
was closed
cheating?
note.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't.
For an
Exactly.
auto crit, yes, it is a closed note.
I feel like knowing which channel to go search in is in and of itself impressive. Because
Yeah.
you have a lot of sub-channels.
It's not about like memorizing the
give
information.
you-
It's being able to accurately locate the information.
Hang on 1 second. Hang on. I have a way to. I got it. Hang on.
It's not homebrew campaign, is it? I swear to God, if she says it's homebrew campaign, I'm gonna cry. I have to pull it
Has
up.
she put it anywhere?
Well, I don't know what you're gonna search for. That's the thing. Like, I don't know what you're
Right.
gonna look. I don't know what you're gonna look for. Like, you could scan all of her messages if you wanted, but
Okay. I have got a timer.
oh, see, now you're adding addendums to this, and you're just like making stuff up on the spot. Like, come on.
Yep. We got a timer. Let me set it. Y'all have 60 seconds because you've had a while.
Do I have more than one guess? I guess I need to know all your invisible parameters here for this scenario. Do I
No,
get more than one guess?
You can do more than one.
Is it
It's
called
not
homebrew
Nope.
campaign? Is it
It's
homebrew
not Levels
campaign?
of Madness.
It is not homebrew campaign. Is it what?
It's not Levels of Madness.
Nope. That is the overarching channel for us is Levels of Madness. This particular campaign has its own title.
Hang on, wait. Oh no.
I mean, chat. If chat knows, chat can definitely drop it. I'll give chat an auto crit if they can do. Oh, somebody in chat did actually get it.
Ah! What did
Bobby. Bobby
did
got it.
they
Yep.
get?
I
they
will
get
give
to
Good
chat.
job, Bobby.
They
I
get
will
to
give
pick when
chat an
somebody
auto
crits?
crit. Mm-hmm. Chat will have an auto crit that they can use.
Shadow
Particularly
of
Bobby,
Ancients.
if you are able to stay in and you
Okay,
want to cash
question.
in your crit, sir.
Or you can
Yeah.
just give it to me.
So, like, does the auto crit only apply to party members?
Nope. He can give the auto crit to me as well if he would like to give it to a particular monster or a
Oh,
particular
he's gonna fuck.
Wow.
NPC.
You would, Bobby. You would.
Classic Bobby.
All right. So, yes, it is Shadow of Ancients.
What? I feel like
Yes.
I've never heard those words.
If you are on our social media channels and following whenever we update weekly, it is on there. I caught you all. Caught you all.
You're just trying to reward effort.
I am trying to reward effort. And it's just like, hey, if you know it, you get an auto crit. I gave y'all inspiration last time. I feel like most people have your inspiration still, or else it would have been that. Which I have my sticky notes, so I do not forget to give it to you guys. Okay, so chat will have an auto crit that they can cash in at any point in time tonight. Bobby, in particular, Bobby will have the final say so in whether or not he wants to cash it in, but it has to be used tonight. not gonna
He's
hold
gonna
on to that
kill
shit.
somebody.
Y'all are strong babies. It's K. Alrighty. So yes, we ended with a face hovering over Caspian, and he had pulled out Miss Noodle before the end of the night, and she got a crit attack and caused a lot of screaming, I believe.
Does that screaming wake
Was
us
it a
all
crit?
up?
Yeah. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a
she
crit.
bit the fuck out of him.
None of you Ashu and Nines can't be surprised. Y'all are alert through sleeping anyway. This thing did not attack. It was like Caspian's when Caspian like opened his eyes and like came back to focus from his trance that he goes into whenever he, sleeps, then that was when this creature had reacted. And in that Ms. Noodle had been ready as well. So that was how that had all gone down. And then we rolled initiative. And I need to write down what's going on.
What's going
on?
Well, if I'm going to take the liberty to speak first on this scenario, can I investigate what the F is going on and over Caspian's head and what was just attacked?
It is your turn, so yes, you can.
Hey, turn order. That's a great thing to pay attention to.
God, I forgot we rolled like shit for initiative.
Mhm.
Oh, right.
Okay. Let us see. Would that be investigation or perception? Because I am alert, so I was awake.
Are you
Awake.
looking for so investigation is legitimately you're trying to find specific information about a specific thing. Like you're looking for something in particular. If you can narrow it down, that's going to give me investigation. If you're just like broad range, what the hell is around me? I want to know what's going on.
Let me
That's
go
going to
ahead
be
and
perception.
okay, let me then rephrase that. I would like to roll perception for what Nines is seeing. Because I kind of want to roll perception for the past. I would like to roll to see what Nines was visually seeing and
Okay.
observing while not, while innate and
Yeah.
kind of perception for how that situation played out to see if I can
Yeah.
see what this thing is and what's going on
Would
before
that
we
be
actually
like
get to this point in time.
would that be like nature or arcana?
I would
Let's do a perception first to see what you noticed about this creature just in general. And then we'll go from there to see what other rolls we can do. Okay.
Oof.
that is an
So because
11.
you are in a state of sorry, I talked over you. I apologize. I got very excited.
Okay.
You're in a state of you're still but you are alert. So your eyes are, still open and you were able to witness it was when Caspian started to move that your attention was drawn. And you saw what looked like a rope above Caspian, some sort of rope like thing, which had, you couldn't see exactly what it was. Caspian would tell you it's a face, but you couldn't tell what it was, but it did look like it was hanging down from a rope, but it was in a weird angle because it didn't go straight back up into the trees.
Is this
It
another?
kind of
Oh, okay. All right. This is like
Yes, the
Gary
old
Oldman
face.
from Lost in Space in his final form with that long ass neck he had. Or is it the T-1000 stretching his neck out? Oh man, there's so many opportunities here. It could be a werewolf. Who knows? Okay. All right. Cool.
The monster from the abyss.
Is it still my turn to?
Yeah.
So Nines hears the commotion and it pops right up
Okay.
and slaps the Ted Farty hat on and transforms into the destroyer armor
Okay.
and is ready, and I want it ready in action. I want to be ready to just shred it up, but
Okay.
still curious, like ready, but still willing to talk. If that comes
Okay.
to it.
When you ready in action, you need to kind of tell me what the trigger is and what your action is going to be. So like if something attacks you, then you're going to hit it back, or if you see something you want to cast a spell, you don't cast spells, but you know what I mean.
Okay, so I am looking for any sign of attack to a party member, and in my action, seeing that, I will assist that party member in any way I can during that time.
Okay. Do you want to use your movement to get closer to your other party members? I just kind of dropped y'all on the map.
Yeah,
And
I will.
fairly spaced out thinking that y'all were sleeping.
I am
Sleeping.
going to just kind of slide myself up here a little bit closer to Caspian. I don't.
Okay.
I mean, I know it's over there, but nothing else has given me the indication that something is going on besides Miss Noodle doing her thing, which I am not going to get involved with. So,
Okay. Cool. All right. Ashu, what would you like to do
I'll just roll a perception to see what's around us.
right now?
Yeah,
Okay. Go ahead.
11.
All right. It's still pretty dark. You don't have dark vision, and I don't believe y'all set up a campfire, did y'all? From what I remember, y'all did not.
no,
Oh no, you.
did
No.
we? We didn't
I don't
because
think
we
we
didn't
did.
need it. I don't think
I
we
don't.
needed it.
Yeah. So go ahead and give me another roll, just because it is dark, and we'll do your perception at disadvantage.
18, so 11.
I
11.
got
Okay.
specialized. I don't have to disadvantage.
I wasn't gonna make you re-roll because we already went through it.
That's the narrative I'm going with.
I guess specialized. Okay, so Ashu, it is pretty dark. You are listening more than you're trying to visually see anything. You don't hear footsteps, and thinking about when the commotion happened, you'd heard the snake move, you'd heard the creature scream, but you did not hear ruffling among the leaves. There was no approach that you had heard prior to the actions being taken by the snake.
Okay. I will ready an action for an attack.
Okay.
And I'll say, we shouldn't split up the party. Shouldn't let them separate us.
Should we Red Rover it and link arms?
Yes. But yeah, I'll ready an action for an attack to attack back.
Okay.
Or
Fantabulous.
to defend. I will dodge. I'll take the dodge action right now.
Okay. Caspian, does Miss Noodle go on your turn, or does she have her own initiative?
I don't. I'm not sure. So she has stats like
Mhm.
giant constrictor snake has her own stats. So and she does have an initiative.
It would be on the description of the staff. It would say whether it goes on your initiative roll or. Did I just? Yep, I forgot I had anything on my face today. That was
and
fun.
acts on its own initiative.
Okay, fantastic. So I will go ahead and get Miss Noodle added.
I added. I think I got
Yes,
it.
number 3. She rolled a 3 on the turn order.
She rolled a nat 1 with a +2 to initiative.
Cool.
Miss Noodle, you're making me look bad.
All right. Okay. Kiss. Oh,
And
actually, 1 second. Sorry. I have it written down what their initiative is because I didn't want to add them to the thing yet. Sorry. Radius 2. It is this creature's turn, and I am going to. What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? Oh, it's just a roll. Cool. Let's see if it hits. Caspian, does the 15 hit you?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's not terrible. Ooh. That is 7 bludgeoning damage as a very squishy arm of some sort. It could be like a tentacle. It looks very blob-like, but it comes down and just slams into you. It's a pseudopod. And you also hear screaming in your head, and you take 1 psychic damage as this thing makes contact with you.
Oh God.
And it feels like maybe it's trying to get stuff from you. It's trying to pull things from your mind.
We asked for werewolves and got a massive Cthulhu. Great. Great. Would I be able to assist him in any way, being ready in action, or does that only happen on my turn?
You are not within melee of it, so I will say no. I'm not going to have you waste your action. If it comes closer to you, you can still have that ready to go.
Okay.
All right, Caspian, go ahead.
I will cast Mage Armor,
Smart.
and as a bonus action, I will tentacle up.
Oh, you
Does
got
your mage
tentacles?
armor look any?
It's yeah, Mage Armor. My Mage Armor looks like rippling tides of water. Like it looks like big bulky like spiked pauldrons, but it's just made out of water. Like
Nice.
it kind of cascades. Like you can see it like moving.
That's cool.
That's cool. I like that.
Um,
Alrighty, any. You
so that
can't see what attacked you. Like this pseudopod came, slammed into you, and then while you were still kind of reeling from the damage, you couldn't hear nor see it as it moved away.
okay. Can my tentacle just like slash into the trees
Mm-hmm.
and hope for the best?
Yeah. How far of a reach does your tentacle have?
10 feet.
10? Okay. Which direction are we going?
North. So, um,
Up
like,
here.
like in this general vicinity.
Okay, so just like a kind of
Yeah, just gonna kind of whip from there, from like in front of it, like a
cool, cool.
wave in front of it, and upwards.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it for me.
That is a 25 to hit.
Because you rolled so well, you you get this tentacle to just attack, right? You've got your mental connection with it. Stone cold sober, you are in complete control of all of your faculties, and you're listening. You are listening for the sound of contact because you haven't seen this creature yet. And you hear it does make some contact. It is not a direct hit, but you see as it hits. What is your normal dice? Is a 1d8 plus 4. You got crit
Uh,
damage too. I don't want to take that away from you.
yeah, 1d8 plus 4.
Um, roll a d6 for me.
4.
4. Okay, so it does take some cold damage, and it's more from as your tentacle literally like whips out because it's just trying to hurt whatever it can in as broad of a way as it can. You hear as it goes right in front of you to start to curve forward, going north from you. You hear a slight squeal, very high pitched, very alien. This is not an animal that you've ever heard. This is not the death cries of any human that you've ever heard in your life. You don't know what kind of creature makes this. And you see ever so slightly, frost starts to cover a tiny creature in front of you.
Fucking
Me.
werewolf pixies.
Oh my god.
That would be terrifying.
Little pixie werewolf.
Can you imagine just little?
All right. Okay, and you see for just a moment the frost starts to gleam on this blob-like creature in front of you, and then it kind of cracks and dissipates, but it does take 4 cold damage because you were able to get close enough with that to hit it.
In chat,
Nice.
Ferrado just said the most flattering thing ever. He said that, or they said that they turned off back to this. Worth it.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate that.
Because
All
we out
right.
here waggling noodles, bro.
That is a lot of our appeal. That's true.
That's true. Waggling noodles.
We
So
have
yeah,
that community.
so my action was mage armor. My bonus action was the tentacle. That's all I got. And
Alrighty.
yeah, I'm not gonna do any movement or anything.
Okay. Murin,
Yes.
all yours.
Okay. So this time, I changed up some of my spells a little bit. I want to try putting bless on.
Okay.
It says I can put it on up to 3 creatures of your choice. Dude, does that work on the word that isn't robots? Oh my god.
Yes.
Warforged.
Thank you. Because I had some spells that just like work on forged. Yeah, I want to give that a shot.
Which one? What's it called?
Bless.
Bless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. If you want to drop that in chat so everybody can see what it does.
Boop. Boop.
So you can bless yourself if you want to. If not, you can do the other 3. Just let me know who you want to bless.
I'll do the other 3.
Okay. So you will get a extra D4 on your choice. Oh no, it's whenever you make a attack roll or a saving throw within the next minute. And this is a concentration spell, so just remind me of that.
So concentration spell, does that mean that I cannot do any other spells in order for
You
this to persist?
you can still do other spells, you cannot do any other concentration based spells.
Okay.
If you take damage, you will have to roll a constitution saving throw in order to maintain concentration of your spell.
Cool.
I need to look up what that DC is. I think it's based off of okay, so you cast Bless on your 3 party members. Is that action?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have
I'm trying to
bonus
figure
action?
out so spiritual weapon is a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
But I am still a little bit fuzzy on the like you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet. Does that mean that I have to make a melee spell attack in order for spiritual weapon to then
No.
function, or just
So
it
your
is
bonus
installed?
action is calling out the spiritual weapon.
Right, but then once I
Mhm.
call it out when I want to use it,
Nope, that's
it
a
is
bonus action.
excellent.
Anything to do with your spiritual weapon is going to be a bonus action. So you get
Um,
your action plus.
but it's not something where I had to have already done a
No.
what is it? What is
An
a melee spell attack?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, it's what your bonus action will count as. It's pretty much like you get to roll a spell attack for your bonus action while you have your the spiritual weapon out, and it can take the shape of whatever you want it to. It normally takes the shape of like whatever your god normally would wield, but it's your
Oh,
choice.
it's gonna be a scimitar.
Yes.
So
You know
do
you're a god
I?
fuck.
This is just mechanically. Do I cast
Mhm.
it from here, or is that for
DC 10.
doing damage? Like which button will manifest it, or can I just say it is manifested?
It should roll. Yeah.
I'm gonna hit
Yeah.
the button. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, because that'll also take your spell slot is once you do that. Spiritual weapon, that's not a concentration, correct? Okay, good. I didn't think it was.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So you will have to roll a save for your concentration spell if you cast another spell that, or no, you will lose concentration if you if you cast another spell that has concentration, because you can't concentrate on two at once. If you take damage, you'll have to roll, and the DC will be 10. Or if you have like high damage, it's just half of the damage is what you have to be okay with.
Okay.
And then if you get knocked down, your concentration will end.
Cool.
Okay. So you do bless on the boys. Do they look any different or any flavor to that spell that you want to add?
Ooh, they're definitely glowing, but they're each glowing their favorite color. Just sort of like a neon outline around them.
That's cool.
What are their favorite colors, though?
What are their favorite colors?
Gentlemen,
Ashu's is
what
a
colors?
part of the spectrum of light that you can't perceive, so there's no word for
Wow. What a fucking hipster
Nice.
robot.
All right. For real though. What's y'all's favorite colors? What is Ashu's favorite color?
it. Sub-infrared.
This fucking guy.
What's Caspian's favorite color?
Like
Roboto said sad trombone noises.
Wom wom. Light blues and purples.
Nice. And it's like the water is making it like flow, so it looks really cool and
Mhm.
kind of trippy.
Yup.
What is Nine's favorite color? The blood of my enemies.
Gold.
Ooh, I
That's
am
cool.
Nice.
He's
delighted
a
that
Super Saiyan.
nice. I'm delighted that what's your favorite color tripped us up about as much as the riddles.
I hadn't thought to give my character like that much sustenance. I wanted to kill shit. What are you talking about, Jess? Ah. Okay. Anything else, Mirren? Oh yeah. So you bring out your spiritual weapon, and this big ass scimitar. Is it like a bone scimitar? Is it like a glowy scimitar? What kind of scimitar is this? It's just this big ass weapon that gets to float and be cool.
I let me see if I can find a picture. Cause you asking me that just like made me realize that Sailor Uranus in Sailor Moon has a scimitar, so
Mm-hmm.
it looks like hers for sure. So
Approved.
it's the magical girl lesbian scimitar. I'll find it.
When it gets pulled out, you kind of do a little pose, little anime pose. Is it like, hey,
Oh.
and then ooh,
If I ever like legitimately like organically uwu. Mm.
I don't. Yeah. Then I know I've been on TikTok too long.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I just feel like it would sound so cute to say for me.
But you look so adorable.
I do look adorable. It's cute when other people say it, but I just don't.
Yeah, for me. Okay, so you are able to pull out this giant glowing scimitar. There are sparkles around you as you hit that magical girl pose. Everyone is actually taken aback for a moment, like, oh. Your nose is still slightly swollen a little bit, and there's like some dried blood from where you bashed your face earlier, and it just, you can't even notice it. You're so fantastic whenever you hit that pose. Scimitar goes slicing out and is able to make contact with this blobby-like creature that you are able to see because you do have dark vision.
I do?
That don't you?
Do I?
I thought you did.
Say yes.
Yes.
I think the only ones who don't have dark vision are the robots, which we thought was odd.
Maybe was it the other
Warforged.
campaign?
I
It was
have
the
Rude.
other
Other one.
campaign that we don't
Yes,
have.
Warforged.
Yeah, I have
Like-
dark vision.
Okay.
I apologize to my
Jeez.
Warforged friends.
Whatever you say, meat sack.
Wow.
Ashu is
At least
kind
I
of
don't need a
closer
fucking
to a
flashlight, you
robot, though.
clanker.
I'm sorry, you both said at the same time what?
Ashu is more closely related to a robot than a Warforged.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Backstory.
I shouldn't speak for him then, should I?
I love backstory.
Now who's a meatbag?
Still not me, the robot. I don't have meat.
He's got metal and
Trying to
wood.
figure out a way to get like meat inside of Ashu or inside of
Oh.
Nines. Just like
That was
Ugh.
Are we not doing phrasing anymore? Did we stop doing phrasing? Are we done with it? Is it like retired? Because holy shit.
I don't know. I'm old. I don't know.
metaphorical meat. I feel like that describes like most of Morrissey's like discography.
Metaphorical meat.
Metaphorical meat is my new vegan band name. I call it.
I want to join that fucking band.
Okay, so you are able to make contact with your scimitar, and you do. Let me. Yes, you do hit, and you hit for 9 force damage.
Wait, me?
Yes, with your spiritual weapon.
With your metaphorical meat.
I thought that I was just like pulling it out. I didn't realize I was actually like doing things with it.
I'm
Excellent.
pretty sure it does.
Yes.
I say it does.
We're really genuinely not doing phrasing anymore.
We just quit doing it, right? Like, I just want to make sure we're all on the same
Stop it.
page.
I have not been pulling out noodles and tentacles for 10 weeks.
That is
I
that
pulled
is
out
a
one
fact.
metaphorical meat.
One metaphorical meat,
That's all it
you'll
takes.
lose your shit.
I love it. Okay, so you're able to hit for 9 force damage. And you can see this tiny red blobby creature on very close to the ground, and it seems to be getting smaller as you keep hitting it.
Anybody got a mushroom? Level this thing up.
We were playing that earlier. All right, anything else, Mirren? Any movement or anything?
No.
Okay. Is that me? Oh no, that's Miss Noodle. Very dark. All right, what does Miss Noodle do?
Miss Noodle gonna bite.
Miss Noodle going by it?
Miss Noodle gonna bite.
Hmm?
Where's Miss Noodle? There she is. Oh yes. Miss Noodle has a lust for blood, for vengeance. Ah, fuck. I'm assuming a 10 does not hit.
Your 10 will not hit.
I like the idea that Miss Noodle's aesthetic is spaghetti western.
Hell yeah.
Is she the snake from Marengo?
She is now. Yeah, Miss Noodle's not one to be trifled with.
There is a cartoon show on Netflix that's excellent called Kipo and the Age of Wonder Beasts, and there are some mutant giant snakes, and they all play rock music, and one of them is voiced by Joan Jett.
Oh, nice.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, it is a dope cartoon, and the music is amazing. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just that was more of an internal but it came out externally. I want to see that because I want to see Jones as anything,
Because I have
and
no
especially
clue.
yeah. Well,
Okay.
Miss
Anything
Noodle
else for Miss
tries
Noodle?
her darndest.
Yes,
Does
Mega Jaguar! Someone in chat has seen it. It's fucking excellent. Bravado 007 can back me up. And Techno Bees, yes, and that who was it? Because the person who did the voice of the Techno Bees was also somebody.
this is
It's
the
so
best Mad Lib I've ever heard.
good.
It's fucking incredible.
It's a good
Ah,
fucking show.
anything else for Miss Noodle?
No.
Okay. All right. So, Caspian, you just commanded Miss Noodle. You are completely sober. You are in charge of yourself.
I'm in the zone.
And then next to you comes another face.
Ooh,
But this one
Well,
looks familiar.
I forgot we weren't actually fighting a giant snake.
This one looks
you're gonna say some
almost
rude shit. You're gonna say something
exactly
fucking rude.
like Sasha from the
Wow.
Howling Inn
Oh,
without the scar. And
Significantly
then
less hot.
roll a perception check for me.
everybody or just Caspian?
Just Caspian.
Perception.
Mhm.
22 perception.
Okay. There is a very strong scent of sulfur coming from this face, and then a body begins to materialize like from the face backwards. This entire body kind of bubbles out and becomes solid. Why are you fighting? You should just join. Come on, we're keeping everybody safe now.
Which side of Caspian is this on?
It's going to be on his right, in between him and Miss Noodle.
Ooh, they gonna get bit.
And let me see. Oh, that's a bonus action. Cool. I will need Caspian, go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw
God
for me.
damn it. I like knew it. I could feel it. 12. But, hold on.
Does
Please
bless
Okay.
do
hold.
anything with that? Or that's just attacks?
Oh, am I blessed?
Mhm.
That's a D4.
D4. Saving throws
Plus
and
2 is
attack rolls, I
14.
think.
So 14. Oh, um,
I am very excited that these
so
spells are actually seeming to be useful.
I do have Pact of the Boon. When the wearer of your talisman fails an ability check, they can add a D4 to the roll, potentially turning the roll into a success. Do I have to know if this, like, I'm assuming that you can tell me if I failed because it says if I fail an ability check, then I can after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Did
Yeah,
I fail?
you did fail.
Okay. I'm gonna. Would a D4 potentially help me?
I don't think
Don't
she's
know.
gonna
You're
tell
like,
you that.
you're like, find out, buddy. All right,
Fuck out and see.
I'm
Fuck
gonna
around
burn
and
it.
find out.
2.
2. So that's a total of 16.
Yes.
Okay.
Potentially trying. This benefit can be used 2 times, and all expended uses are restored when you finish a long rest.
And that's a warlock thing, right?
It was a warlock thing.
Okay.
Should I roll
So
it again?
you hear this almost Sasha talking to you. And as she's speaking to you, you feel a sensation start to come over your body of being locked in place. And then very quickly is a rush of cold ass water that immediately follows that sensation and frees your body up as you feel Skyla's power flow through you and beat this sensation back, freeing your limbs. And you pass.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
Nines, it will be your turn.
Oh, this Sasha girl is clearly a threat. Coming for her. Is she on the board yet? Can I attack her? Can I give her the
You
old
can
1-2?
attack. Yeah, let me get a thing for you.
Well, this definitely makes the chances not great that that's actually that kid's dad. Womp womp.
I don't know.
We never
I don't know.
promised to bring his dad back.
We very specifically said that I would not kill his dad. I feel like this is probably not his dad.
I didn't say shit.
All right. So we will call that the almost Sasha looking thing.
All right.
So as Nines rushes up, you see this now you see a woman. You see a full on this looks like Sasha. Roll a perception check as you're running up to it.
8.
This is Sasha.
But there's no scar.
You do not have dark vision, and you are running up to this creature, and all you see when you are running up, this looks like Sasha. So you're running up, heat of battle. You hear Caspian getting attacked. You're coming up to fucking help. You're ready to go, and Sasha is standing next to Caspian.
Nines backs down his aggressive position and asks Sasha why she's out in the woods. Why are you not back in town?
She's going to look at you and
So hey,
say,
but like, does this have to be? This is all happening definitely on his turn, and I couldn't possibly react to it because I know Sasha a little better than anyone else. So could I roll perception and be like, wait, that's not Sasha, depending on just from like.
go ahead and yeah, since you have dark vision, you would be able to see her. So go ahead and roll perception. Yeah, I'll let you do that.
You should just ask him about Senior Hamilton.
Oh yeah, where's Mr.
If you're
Hamilton?
here, where's
Can
Mr. Hamilton?
Can
Ashu
I
hears this and he just his
hang
eyes-
on? Hang on. Hang on.
Activated.
I rolled 18 to see like how much that looks like Sasha.
Okay.
You would have also been able to tell that this being next to Caspian had form, that it wasn't just a person who like ran up. Like you know, you were watching Caspian, you just cast Bless on everybody. You'd been looking in that direction to guide your spiritual weapon, and you saw this creature form next to Caspian. You were watching. That's why I wanted you to roll, was to see how much you had seen. Because yes, you do know more about what Sasha looks like. But one, she's facing Caspian. The scar is on her right hand side. You guys are on her left hand side. However,
Can I holler like, "This is Sasha"?
Yes.
What's up?
Good enough for me.
All right, so you're gonna attack it.
I'm gonna give her one of them axes.
Okay. Go
Give her the
ahead.
claws and the other claws.
Does a 15 hit
Yes.
for 8 slashing? And I have 2 weapon fighting, so I will hit her again with my second weapon. Yes.
Sorry, I'm trying to understand what this means. Oh, okay. Yes. So, what part of her are you attacking?
Collarbone.
Collarbone? Okay. You see your it's a hand axe, right? So your axe slices through her collarbone like completely. And then the wound just heals with little tendrils coming back together.
It is the T-1000.
It is the T-1000. I called it.
Roll
I-
another perception check for me.
Okay, before I roll the perception check, I have a specific question to ask you.
Okay, go ahead. What you got?
Okay, so my hat of disguise allows me
Mhm.
to disguise myself as a creature, as a humanoid creature of some type.
Mhm.
If I were to disguise myself as a humanoid creature on fire, would that fire illuminate the area?
No,
What a great sentence.
because
That
I'm going to
was
say
an
that you would
incredible
not be
sentence.
able to make yourself appear to be like you're on fire.
Why not? It's a head of illusion. And it's based off of my imagination, so I could just be on fire.
Drop the hat. Drop the hat. Drop the hat. Let me see what it says. I got to see wording on this thing.
Yeah, I was like, I feel
You
like
make a good point. You
feel
make
like
a good
we're
point.
edging into some fuckery. I'm
Uh,
here for the fuckery, but
no.
I feel like we're
What?
dipping our toes into some fuckery.
It'll have to be the disguise self one, because the hat is just you do this.
Yeah.
It just talks about the physical form.
Okay.
It doesn't. I guess it doesn't really
I would
say.
say that you would be able to light yourself on fire to the extent that a fire genasi would have a glow about them. A fire genasi, for those who do not know, is a elemental humanoid essentially. It is human or some sort of other humanoid that is either an offspring with an elemental or they were touched by the elemental plane. So there are 4 elements: earth, wind, fire, and air. Fire genasi normally they have like glowy of some sort and stuff like that. It would not be able to illuminate everything around you because it's not actual flames. You could make it look like you yourself are on fire if you wanted it to be like an intimidation type thing, like big
Mhm.
scary Ghost Rider type face,
Mhm.
but not actual illumination flames because it is a illusion.
And when the thing that kind of trips me up is it will not hold up to physical inspection. Like there's nothing tangible, there's nothing physical about it. Like you could just wave your hand through the fire.
Right.
So
Right.
if it's fake fire, it wouldn't illuminate. I feel.
Okay. All right. No. All right. I'll do some research and we'll see if we have to addend anything. But I mean, yeah, we'll go through this. Yeah, that's fine.
Wow.
You said you wanted a perception, right?
Yes, I do.
21.
21. You Okay, so when you swing your hand axe, you swing it super fucking hard, and you're actually going around to hit because you have 2 attacks, right?
Yep.
So you're going around to hit with your second one, you see that this wound is closing. You didn't do any fucking damage to this thing. And then you see that there is, it looks like a rope or a tendril of some kind coming off of this woman, going down into onto the floor and back into the woods, going in the northeasterly direction.
That's
Okay. Where's it attached to the body at?
It's kind of like it comes down off of her. Like there just all seems to be little wispy tendrils that are connected to a longer tendril that, like, it's
Being
spiderweb
controlled by
type
something
things.
further back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's kind of like if it was a puppet, it has all these tendrils that are making it move.
Okay. Can I? Okay. I'm gonna chop its head off.
Go for it.
reasonable.
Swing that second attack.
16.
Again, you attack this thing and you deal damage.
Does
And
the
her
head
head
come
kind
off?
of looks like it's about to flop off. And then these things come back. And she looks over at you and says, "Don't you know? Everything's fine now. All you have to do is lead everyone out of town. We're safe in the forest."
I stomp my feet and roar at her with my mightiest roar and grow 1 foot taller, because that's the disguise spell that I can do. I can be 1 foot taller than I am. I am my height. I grow 1 foot taller to display intimidation, but I don't think I should roll it because I don't think it gives a fuck. Can I intimidate?
You can
Or is that
try.
an action? Let's do it.
Go ahead.
Shit,
If you
I
want to
got
try to
a
intimidate,
+4
yeah.
on
'Cause, like,
intimidation
your
and 13. Nothing. Doesn't care.
13. I'll do competing.
Nat 1.
Nope.
Is it good?
You notice this creature kind of takes a step back in, like, what the fuck? In surprise.
Good.
It's not scared, but it's surprised.
Good. Get ready. Gonna bring the thunder.
You notice it kind of quivers a little bit like Jello.
Ah.
All right. Anything else, my dude?
Nope.
Cool. Ashu.
Okay. Did Nines indicate that he saw those little tendrils flowing out into the forest?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, Ashu is going to take off
This is the
and
weirdest
attack
werewolf
this guy.
I've ever seen.
What?
This is the weirdest werewolf I've ever seen.
All right,
We're
Ashu,
going to
go
attack
ahead.
with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Natural 1.
Oh, alrighty.
Swing and hit yourself right in the dick.
Bing!
Give me 1 second. Let's see. Roll a d4 for me.
1.
Okay, so as you go swing towards this blobby creature, you don't have night vision, so you're just running up, swinging at the first thing that you can see. And you swing at the tentacle. And you make contact with the tentacle. And frost shoots up your quarterstaff. And you only take 1 cold damage. But you get little frosty fingers. And your quarterstaff is now very, very frozen.
Okay, I'm going to attack again with my unarmed strike. 19.
A 19
Does that
will
hit?
hit. That
I
does.
strike it with 6
That does.
bludgeoning and with my crusher feat, it sends it 5 feet back.
You make contact with the. Is this where you do like your hand is?
He like
Like a
stomps,
piston.
goes to the side, and his hand just piston out and like push him really hard.
I'm gonna push him.
Yeah, like the
I'm a-
fusion ha.
I'm gonna push him.
All right. So this creature's very small, so you're actually kind of punching towards the ground. But you knock this thing 5 feet. Yeah, it obliterates into little squishy pieces as you make contact with this creature and send it flying backwards.
Does it die or is it regroup itself?
It is. Does
Dead.
not look like this thing is moving.
Okay, I'm a
There
move
is no more jiggle to its wiggle.
on top of its dead
Yes, sir.
body.
Is the Sasha doppelganger flanked right now?
She sure as hell is, brother.
Yeah,
I would call that flanked.
yeah, I'm a move into double flanking position,
Good, okay.
and I will flurry of blows.
Make a perception check before you do that.
23.
You as well notice these tendrils that are reaching back, and you see that this tendril is glowing slightly.
I'm going to attack the tendril. Can I like sever the tendril or try to?
You can do that. You can attempt another check if you want to, or what would you like to do? I will let you do one more check if you want to, and an action.
I
And
don't know
bonus
what
action on
check
that
to
as
make.
You could Arcana, Nature, try to figure out what this creature is, why
I
it's
will
glowing.
Arcana.
Animal handling.
I'm blessed, so I will roll a d4. Does
Mhm.
11 do anything?
11. You can see that the glow around it is magical, and it is pretty strong. That's all you can really tell. You can punch it if you want to. Flurry of blows, whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
This
I'm a
woman's
flurry of
looking at you like,
blows. I'm a
come with
so
me.
yeah, I'm a flurry of blows. The
It's safe in the
tendril
woods.
first. 19.
You punch this thing and it feels you bounce off of it. And it doesn't seem like there's
Is
anything
flurry of
happening.
blows magical though? Damage is that a
That's
magical attack?
No, it's a melee attack.
I spent the key point though, so that makes it magical.
I love that we're just OPing monks to the point where it's like, I'm also magical.
I
Like,
am
calm down,
everything.
monk.
So I just bounce off of it.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
so
doesn't
that
look like you're
then
doing any damage to this.
So I'm crouching down after hitting that, and I'm just going to bring it up into an uppercut against Sasha.
Okay.
You're like, I don't give a shit if it does damage or not. I'm gonna fucking punch the shit out of her.
9.
9. You don't hit with that. Not with a 9.
Okay.
Has Ashu asked the fake Sasha about Alexander Hamilton yet?
Where is Hamilton?
You may also roll a d4. You are blessed. Any attack roll or saving throw.
4.
4. So I go to 9, 10, 11,
13.
12, 13. 13. You almost hit her, but it seems like her body is liquidy as it just dodges out of the way. Anything else? Any bonus actions? Anything else? Unexpected Hamilton.
Flurry of blows was
Your bonus.
my bonus.
Okay. Caspian.
I will
Oh, you're dead.
No, I can't disengage.
Right. No, that would have been
I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt.
which book?
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
What's her swimming speed?
I do not believe she has one.
Bitch.
Does not
Uh,
have a swimming speed.
Boo. Okay.
Nothing in this game has a swimming speed.
Nothing. Just nothing knows how to swim in this game.
Not when you are actively avoiding water.
Um,
A fair point.
that is a fair point. And she is flanked, so I will. Boop.
Oh, I should have gotten advantage on all of those.
Oops. Oh my god.
You are right.
Jesus Christ. You fucking. Okay. I'm assuming neither of those will hit.
Does your bless should work on that too.
Oh
you-
yeah, fucking okay. Oh my god. I rolled 2 1s. Oh my god. I rolled an 11 and 12 and then I rolled 2 1s for the bless. Jesus Christ.
No.
Cool. Okay, I will.
You see her body is just liquid as it's moving between these blows that you're trying to do.
Ridiculous.
You attempt to hit this tether. There is nothing that is hitting. Oops, sorry. Anything else that you want to do, bonus or otherwise?
From I suppose this would not. I don't think this. I think that I'm fairly confident that this answer will be no. Oh yeah, because we slept. I had cast Hex on this thing when we were running, but that was well over an hour ago. Yeah. So, cool. Okay. I'm gonna just waggle my tentacle at her. Motherfucker. Okay. 25 to hit. For 7 cold damage.
You see your tentacle smacks into her, leaving a giant patch of ice that she kind of morphs herself out of, and it doesn't look like she is taking damage.
We'll see about this. We'll see about this.
Murin, it is your turn.
Okay. I still have my spiritual weapon out, right?
Yes, you do.
I would like to hit the fake Sasha with that.
Okay.
20?
You don't even have to roll damage. You do make contact with her, but again, any wounds that you leave on her just peel back together with these liquidy tendrils that are slightly ooze-like. And she just looks at you and goes, "Come on, you have to help. If we don't get the people out of the town, they're all going to suffer." What would you like to do with your action?
Hmm. I'm not sure. Wait, who is next?
You still have that is
That
the
is that.
snake. That's Miss Noodle, and then Nines is
Miss Noodle. Miss Noodle gonna get her with something. She gonna get her. You wait. You wait and see. She got something for her ass. She got something
So
for
what?
her
What did
There's
liquidy
only
ass.
room enough in
What
this
did
town
she
for
just
one
say?
noodle.
What'd you say, Bree?
What did she just say? Not Miss Noodle. I heard Miss Noodle.
Oh, she said something about getting like they have to get the people out of the town or they're gonna suffer.
Okay. Well, how? Like Mirren asks her, how are they going to suffer if they don't get out of town?
She kind of tilts her head and she goes, I can show you. I can show you the way that we can all be safe. Come on. And she puts her hand out to you.
Okay, well, that was uncomfortable.
What if you call out the tentacles coming off the back of her? But you don't know that, do you? Does she
Wait,
see?
what?
Did she see that?
No, I saw her form.
Mm-hmm.
I was just curious, like, if there was anything that it was gonna say that wasn't gonna be creepy, but nope. Does anybody have Mulder?
Yo, mold earth.
I
I
don't
got
have any
mage hand.
spells.
Because I have command.
I have what? Fucking
So-
command that shit.
So I was gonna command it to like drop or grovel or halt. And
You cut out.
I wanted to know if anyone had mold earth.
Get barrier up to her liquidy head.
Not this time.
Um,
I'm gonna redo my spells just so I can have I will have mold earth. Like I'm gonna play a barbarian and I'm gonna take like one level of something just so I have mold earth.
should I do grovel or halt? Grovel is the
Tell her
turn
to shit her pants.
How can you tell someone to shit their pants but in one word?
So
What's that command?
how is that gonna help the situation?
Shit.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Grovel or halt feels like the difference between like, are you being spicy or are you being stern?
I'm gonna grovel.
DC 14 saving throw. Wisdom.
Wisdom.
You could. You could say profess like to tell the truth
Ooh.
or disclose.
What was the DC?
14.
Meets it beats.
Wow. Fuck this thing. This is a
Was it
shitty
14?
werewolf. Miss Noodle got something for your ass.
It
We're gonna
hasn't
see
taken
about it.
its shirt off once.
We're gonna see about it, Miss you liquidy son of a bitch.
Anything else, Mirren?
Trying to think. Trying to think of something to make it do other than grovel.
Into wolf. Wow. Bravado's on it tonight, man. Whoever Bravado is absolutely crushing in the chat.
Also, I am 100% sure that I've seen something akin to Tentawolf on Reddit.
100%.
It has to exist. If
100%.
it has come into the mind of a person, it exists.
What you got, Bree? What you want to do?
Right. I mean, I wish I could just scream Tentawolf, and that would command one to come out of the shadows and just like.
Ooh,
lick
you should
this
just
bitch. But I
come to
don't
me,
think that would fall
Tentawolf.
under like the intention of the command spell. So for now, let's just go with grovel.
You could
Tell it to lay down.
you could describe it to Nines, and then he can turn into one.
Wait, what?
A Tentawolf.
What are we why were we doing grovel? What?
What?
I was reading. What are we doing?
Her one word to
Yeah,
the thing
command.
is grovel. The command is
Yeah,
grovel.
your DC was 14 though, right?
She beat it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
beat that.
Oh, it
Yeah.
meets it beats
Damn
us for
it.
that.
Yeah, meets it beat.
Yeah,
Sorry.
she beat it.
Yeah.
I was so excited for like what?
You wanted her to
27
grovel in front of
seconds?
you.
A little bit.
Bree. We're just learning all about Bree this evening. Brandon's like, ew, 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 ew. Grab the brain. All
Just
right.
go
So
back into the soup
anything?
dimension.
Soup
This
dimension.
is one of those things that it's like, I support my sister wholeheartedly. Whatever that may. As long as everyone is using consent, then I'm just happy for her. That's all.
Consenticles.
If she wants to make consenticles.
Consent. All right, guys, that's the stream. Good night.
Something too, but no,
We won D&D,
consenticles
guys.
is the
We
one.
did it.
That's
So is
it.
there anything else that Mirren would like to do before this train wreck just goes completely off the rails?
You know what? I'm just gonna hit the end button. We're done.
Yeah. Have a good night, guys.
everybody.
We've peaked with consenticles.
I don't know where to go from there.
I want y'all to be aware that I did get a private message from Bobby letting me know when he would like to cash in
Oh, come
the
on.
auto crit and so that's been written down. So I
Wow.
will
You have to
let
seal
y'all
it.
know. Letting y'all know. So we do still have that. So
Wow, 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 wow.
consenticles being what they will. All right. Anything else, Mirren?
No, I think I'm done.
Okay. What would Miss Noodle like to do?
Oh, yes. Noodle.
Noodle.
Thirst for violence cannot be quenched, constrict. Fuck.
You're just gonna
I'm
like
assuming if
you're just gonna like just like toothpaste tube it.
does a 14 hit.
Miss Noodle wraps around this creature and then again, as if flowing like jello or jelly, this creature just morphs itself so that it is once again standing on top of Miss Noodle's coil snout.
Is this one of those things where like there's those big, super obvious like boss battle spots, and we're just like attacking the foot?
Like it's just covered in armor, but there's like a giant glowing red spot, like in
And we're just
House
ignoring
of the
and
Dead.
we're just ignoring that.
Yeah.
Just, like go after like the
There's
person
The
been
most
a
who
lot of
armored.
my hand from
keywords.
it.
There's been a lot of keywords that you guys have hit. You're almost there. I know y'all. I know you're gonna be able to get on.
If you're gonna be dumb, then you gotta be tough.
All
I
right.
love that
Is
song.
that all for Miss Noodle?
I hope that's what Miss Noodle said. Like I hope Miss Noodle just like comes out with these like one-liners. Fuck.
Miss Noodle is a very well-read woman. She knows her literature.
You're gonna get knocked down. You gotta get back up.
Is there anything else she wants to do?
Oh, she's a simple woman. She can't constrict it. Keep on keeping on.
All right. So you are all looking up at this Sasha doppelganger standing on top of the coiled Mrs. Noodle. And then
And being very effectively
standing on top
distracted
of
by
Miss
the
Noodle now?
sock puppet.
yeah, where she had she coiled up in constricting, just trying to smish this thing, and this thing just kind of bloop to the top of it, completely intact. For those of you who have noticed the little tendril, the tendril is still intact as well.
Yeah, for now.
Let's see. Where's Ashu?
Underneath
Oh, underneath
Miss
Noodle. Okay. I was gonna say, I'll move her over here. There. Where do you want to be, Ashu? Stop dancing with me. Okay. So. Ashu. You hear a voice from behind you
Fuck.
as a large half-orc is suddenly behind you. And he goes, "Don't y'all know the only safe place is in the forest?" And he is going to attempt to hit you. Does a 13 hit you?
No.
No. Okay. I also need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me. DC of 15.
19.
Alrighty. You are able to withstand, but you do feel a strange sensation in your head
Does
as
it
if
affect
something is
Warforged?
rooting around.
Does it can affect a Warforged?
Mhm. Not strong ass, willful ones, fucker. All right. I think that is it. So yes, there is a half-orc gentleman standing behind Ashu now, and it is Nines' turn. What would you like to do, my dear Warforged?
Is Miss Noodle like right in front of me? Like, is she like blocking my path to the north?
With the way that I described her being curled up, she is in probably more of a 10-foot square now. So you could, you would have to go off to the side some, but it would only be about 5 feet off to the side. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to run straight forward, not with how big she is. Her size is very helpful in fights, but can be such a hindrance as well.
Okay,
Gotta give you some sort of
Nines has had
handicap.
enough of this crap. He sees his tentacles going off into the forest, and he is gonna step. I'm gonna move.
How much movement do you have?
30 feet. I'm debating on whether or not I want to just book it into the forest to go for the source of this, or attack the tentacles themselves. Okay, so yeah, I'm not. The forest is a bad idea. I don't want to split up. I want to go around to the backside of this Sasha doppelganger, and
Sasha is up on top of the snake right now.
right. So I want to get up on
Okay.
top of the snake, and I want to. Can I get up on top of the snake and be behind and get behind her?
Roll me athletics. Or acrobatics, however you want to get
Acrobatics.
onto. Go ahead.
A +5, and I can still get a 13. 13.
And
You
if
are
I'm
blessed.
I am blessed.
Yes.
Oh,
You are blessed. Roll a d4.
16.
You are able to. It's a little bit cumbersome because of the fact that Miss Noodle is not a flat, snake is very rounded. And so the purchase of your feet on it, not great, but you are able to get up and behind this Sasha person. Sasha look like Sasha doppelganger.
All right,
Almost Sasha.
I'm gonna attack. I was able to perceive the tentacles before. Can you give me
Tendrils.
tendrils? Can you give me a? Do I have to roll perception to get a better look at these now that I'm behind her, or was my perception good enough to see the formation of these, how they attach to her, and then break off?
You see that they are. It looks like the same material that seals her body,
Mm-hmm.
comes out of her back. So it looks like it's just
So-
a continuation of her.
It's just her back. It's not like her back of her head and her arms and her legs. It's just her torso that has
Pretty
these coming
much.
off.
It's kind of just like it's controlling the main movements of the body is kind of what it looks like it's doing.
Do the tendrils come to a point together and become one, or are they all independent as they leave?
They do come together and become one.
I'm going for the one. I'm going to fight her Neo right now.
Okay, so you're going to try to break the tendril where it's all one.
Yes. Does a 24 hit?
Like
curious.
when Ashu hit it, you know for a fact
Oh
you
my god.
hit the shit out of this tendril. And it does not appear to do anything to the
Oh
tendril.
my god.
What was how many feet of movement did I use getting up here?
You used, I would say that you used half your movement, just climbing up everything. So you still got half your movement left. So 15 feet left. If you were to do some stick move or something like that to get down, to like slide down this cool snake, something like that, I would
Miss
say that you
Noodle
could
will
take your whole 15 feet of movement once you get off of Miss Noodle.
Miss Noodle will definitely help you
No,
in
Just
this.
I got it.
lift it.
I got this. I am going to expend one superiority dice, and I'm going to
Okay.
grapple the fuck out of that point. I am grappling it.
Okay, go ahead. Do I have to do anything? Do you have
I
to do
don't think.
anything?
I don't think so. Hang on, let me double check. Grappling strike. Immediately after you hit a creature with a melee attack in your turn, you can expend one superiority die and then try to grapple the target as a bonus action. So that 7 I rolled is the attempt to grapple. Is that correct?
Yeah. 1d8.
1d8.
It rolled a d8.
Why did it roll a d8? Grappling
So
strike.
if you hit with a melee attack, it says and then you grapple.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
grappling and then the 7 is the damage you're doing by grappling?
I believe so, yeah. And then this is a bonus action, so I would still be able to attack again if I wanted to, right?
Yeah, because you get 2 attacks.
Yeah, so I attacked, I hit, I grapple it, I squeeze it,
Mhm.
I do some damage, and now I've got my other axe in my hand. I want to attack the tentacles that, like, I want to, like, shave her back with my axe as I bring it down.
As you attack with your axe, you don't even have to roll it. These tendrils are not cutting.
Okay,
The
can I cut
glow
into her
around
skin?
them.
Can I cut into her skin behind them, like I'm skinning
I will
her?
go ahead and I will save you the trouble of it. Nope.
What the shit?
She cannot be severed from this. It seems to be that the tendril and her are one, and that this tendril can't be fucking hurt.
Okay, so now that I've got the tendril grappled, I've made all my actions. I still have 15 feet of movement. Can I shimmy along the tendril towards the north to go towards the
Yeah, you can
source?
definitely like try to use that to help you
Like monkey bar
go
it
back
or whatever.
It goes down towards the ground, but yes, like you could just hold on to it and like walk. But if
Okay,
you
yeah.
want to monkey bar it, you are more than welcome
No,
to.
I'm following it like I'm leading a hose back to the house trying to figure out where the kink is.
Okay. So go ahead and roll acrobatics or athletics to get down off of Miss Noodle.
Nice.
Natural
Nice.
20.
You're just flipping off Miss Noodle. Miss Noodle like
Holding onto the
strings
stick.
you a little.
Do you want to describe how you jump off of Miss Noodles?
Yes, I.
Can
Well,
you
Well,
yank the cord and make her like fall off, Miss Noodle?
Yeah, can I, as I'm acrobating off, I'm grappling it. Can I pull her with me and yank her down because of that nat 20? I'll roll a strength if you need me to, or you
Go
can
ahead and roll
compete.
strength. Yeah, let's do competing strength. Let's see what you roll.
Come on.
That's stealth.
I am gonna roll actually at disadvantage because you got a natty.
Let me know what you get.
What did you get?
A 20.
Natty or dirty?
Dirty.
Oh, I have a negative in strength. Never mind. Yeah. No, you are able to pull her back, and she flies off of Miss Noodle's back and is kind of following behind you
As I
as you
superhero
land.
land with the tendril in my hand, she's on the ground turtling.
She does
Swing
land
her
prone.
around.
And yeah, since you got a nat 20, you get the full 15 foot of your movement. So if you want to move into the forest, you can.
Into the thick of it.
Yes.
I was
Perfect.
trying not to.
Literally. I was like hitting my unmute button.
And that'll
Alrighty.
do. That'll do.
As
I'll
you
do it big.
follow this tendril back, you come upon a writhing mass of red ooze that this tendril stops at.
I shout back to
And
the group and to tell them that I found the source of her power.
all right, Ashu.
Okay. So when I hit it with my flurry of blows before the tendril with a 19, that's a hit, right? Like even though it didn't do any damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have analyzed it at that time.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's just its.
Extract aspects, I think.
So that's immunities and resistances to damage.
Yes.
Into the thicket. God damn it.
Ha!
I found some jelly. Bring toast. Bravado's just hitting it all night. It's just one after another
Got the
bangers.
bangers.
Abilities,
Just bangers.
resistances, immunities, and okay. You would be able to sense that it is immune to being blinded, charmed, deafened, exhausted, or knocked prone.
Interesting.
So as you land on the ground and slam this creature into the ground,
I feel like I could
it
knock Jelly prone.
it is not prune. So those are its immunities. And it does not have anything else
Does it have any resistances?
for those.
No.
Nope. Ooh, wait, there is nope, never mind.
Resistant to slashing or piercing or anything?
Nope.
Okay, so you called out and said you found the source.
Yep.
And I would have punched this tendril knowing that, okay, these guys are just forward
couldn't.
projections of this thing.
Yeah, that you
So
weren't doing any damage at all. You're a construct, aren't you? Is that what you are?
yes.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. No, him.
No, you too. Warforged are
Oh,
constructs,
yes.
correct?
Yeah, we're constructs. Yeah.
Okay. Not that. That's not the right. Alrighty.
Okay. I'm
Any
gonna
what
spend
would
a
you like
key
to do?
point
Okay.
and disengage as a bonus action from these two.
and then
Okay.
do 85 more things.
And I'm going to flank this thing,
Okay.
and I'm going to strike it with my quarterstaff.
Cool. Your
24.
slightly frozen quarterstaff. 24 will hit.
That's 8 bludgeoning. And then I will
Okay.
unarmed strike. 12. Am I still blessed?
Yes, you are still blessed. I think you've got like
15.
2 more rounds of bless. 15
Yes.
to hit that. Will hit.
Okay, and that knocks it back 5 feet.
Okay. Which direction are you knocking it? Because if you're
Um,
just knocking it back, you're going to knock it into 9s. So I'll let you
I'm
choose.
going to hit it with a left hook
Okay.
and knock it back to that spot.
Okay. Towards. All right. Come on. Oh, oh, am I not on the? Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So that was. How much damage was that second attack?
7 bludgeoning.
7. Cool. Alrighty. This does not seem to be reacting the same way as the Sasha Doppelganger was. It does seem like your blows are landing.
Okay. That's it for
Anything
me.
else? Cool. Caspian.
This motherfucker.
So you heard the call from Nines that he's found the source of whatever these things are.
I can command Miss Noodle on my turn, correct? Like she can move on my turn.
If she has her own initiative, you can tell her what to do on your turn, but she will not move until her turn.
Okay. Can I?
Probably.
I just want to get to there.
I would say that Miss Noodle would assist you in that. So what is your speed? Is it 30?
30, yeah.
30. I would
Like if she's all coiled up and was helping Nines slide down, I could probably step like around her to get up to there.
I would say that you could do right next to Ashu because that is half of your movement. I would call Miss Noodle difficult terrain. Yes, sir.
That last attack, that unarmed strike, didn't happen because I can only attack once per action.
Oh, okay.
And then I use my bonus action to disengage, and I don't have any key points or I can't spend 2 key points in one turn. So I just hit it with my quarterstaff, but it still knocks it back to 5 feet.
Okay. So I will erase the 7 damage.
Also,
Thank you for your honesty.
Actually, it doesn't fucking matter. If I can go there,
Mhm.
I control that. I can go up to 60 feet. Doesn't fucking matter.
There you go.
Um.
I am my own flank.
All right. This time, motherfucker. Does a 20 hit
A 20 will hit.
for a 13?
13. All right. So you hit with this. Is that force lightning damage?
Lightning damage.
Ooh. What does that look like?
It's full Zuko. It's
Yes.
full lightning, like pulling from the sky out of the hand. Just wild crackling blue lightning. Yeah. Yep. Definitely that. And then I will waggle my tentacle on it.
Waggle that tentacle.
Bonk. Bonk. 17 for 10 cold damage.
Alrighty, that does hit. Awesome. You see this creature taking damage, and it is rewarding for you all in a way that you when you've been so fucking frustrated when something is not working, and then not only does it start working, but you can immediately see the results. You're like, yes, you're going to die, and I'm going to delight in every moment of this.
Mission gonna eat that jelly.
Mirren.
Yes. Do I need to get any closer to use my spiritual weapon?
What is the range for that?
60 feet.
60 feet. So as long as we need to get you an icon for your spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're within
Cool.
like 40 feet of everything.
Can I get to here?
Yes, you can with your movement.
Okay, cool.
You are able to run alongside Miss Noodle so that you have eyes on this commotion, but you are not in the middle of it.
Cool. I'm gonna try to hit it with 22.
22 will indeed hit.
Yay! 11.
Your scimitar comes slicing. And I love it because I just imagine like Mirren's just like,
Yeah.
very gently, just, I'm not getting my hands dirty. All right, and it does indeed. Your scimitar makes contact with it. It's not that it slices through this. It seems that it just like blows kind of that phrasing. As you make contact with it, this force of your blow is what causes the damage. It's not that it's slicing through it. It just seems like it's radiating with this force from your god.
Nice.
Kellenvor's lovely, kind of necrotic, kind of creepy force, but it's very soothing to you.
I like it.
Not necessarily to others, but you're kind of gothy. It's okay. Anything else?
Mm,
You still have your
Where is your
action.
spiritual weapon? Is it right here?
Let's see if I can find a picture of a. Would it be on the opposite side of the boys, kind of, so it doesn't hurt them?
mhm.
Scimitar. I don't know if y'all can see that.
Yeah. It looks flaccid.
Hey. It's trying its best.
Rude AF.
There's like so many tentacles right now. It's
Right?
insecure, okay?
It's insecure.
There's Miss Noodle. There's the tentacle. There's a bunch of other stuff. Like this.
All right. Anything else? You still have your full action
Mm-hmm.
because you use your bonus action. Y'all can do too much shit.
Can I use command and tell it to explode?
I don't think command can cause it to do physical harm to itself.
Mm-mm. Will you move your sword just right
Where? Yeah, sure.
right there, right there.
I can't do it. She controls it.
Oh, my bad.
Just right.
That's where you want it.
Yeah, Miss Noodle needs to sneak on in there because she's been trying to contact that jelly about it, her car insurance.
Extended warranty.
Her extended
Yep.
warranty.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
I'm extra bummed that I can't tell it to explode.
I mean, that would be like a super OP spell.
Just
Yeah.
tell everything to explode.
Yeah, explode.
Oh, you're not wise enough? Fucking die immediately. Spontaneously combust.
Right?
We're in an anime now. All right. I thought I'd run out of water and I got sad for a moment.
else ooh. Can I try out how many spell slots do I have? Or have I used? Can I try out Ray of Enfeeblement on it?
Can you? Do you have enough spell slots?
Yes. I wanna
Then
give
sure.
it a shot. Oh wait, no, that's another concentration spell. Just kidding, never mind.
Okay. Make sure you re-click your spell.
Yeah.
Cool. What else would you like to do?
I don't have anything else interesting other than command, so I can tell Jelly to grovel? I don't.
I mean, you can just, it doesn't have to be like the specific ones that are listed, I don't think.
I know,
It can
but I
be
can't.
any one word command.
But
Like-
I'm having trouble thinking of anything more interesting other than like explode.
You can tell it to stay on the off chance that it has some sort of teleport. I don't know. Who knows? Like, so you
Yeah.
can command it to
Like-
stay so that we can kill it.
Freeze.
Yeah, freeze.
What are the conditions on that spell? Like you can't have it hurt itself, right?
Let me. Boop. One more command to a creature you can see within range. It must succeed on a wisdom throw.
Yeah, if your command is directly harmful to it, it will not work.
Yeah. So there's like
You
approach,
tell it to submit.
drop, flee, grovel, halt.
Submit,
Um,
like give up, submit,
Surrender.
surrender.
what's
God, does this
surrender
jelly have a safe word? Like, I feel like we're getting a little aggressive.
Pineapple.
Oklahoma, Oklahoma, Oklahoma,
That's
Oklahoma,
everybody.
Oklahoma, Oklahoma. God, fuck, Oklahoma.
Yep, exactly how it would sound too.
Let's go with freeze. Or just stop. Would stop just make it stop everything?
Moving and any forward momentum, yeah.
Could I say suffocate? No, we've already established that. There's so many words I want to use to hurt it.
I'm sorry.
You could
Can
use
I just, like,
you use pirate
can I-
code and say parlay.
What's a word for making it reflect on everything it was supposed to be?
Introspection?
Compared to everything that it
Introspect.
actually has attained and all
Repent.
of the expectations of that? I don't know, introspection sounded good.
Tell it to panic.
Depression.
We don't want to kill it. We just want it to go to therapy.
Right.
How can you tell it to just stop projecting its false people?
What about self-loathe? Is that
What
one
would
word?
you like to do?
Can I make it self-loathe?
It's
Like,
hyphenated.
In a
It's hyphenated, yeah.
What about paralyze?
Paralyze. Ooh, paralyze is good.
I mean, it would be like the same thing as stop, so yeah. Like it would just make it stop it doing
Freeze.
it, like halt and stuff like that. Like it would work along that same
Alright.
line.
Okay,
Incapacitate.
I'll do that, yeah.
Okay, so
Did
that
I
is
already
a
click the
wisdom
button?
save for me.
Did I already click the button?
It is a wisdom save for
yeah.
you.
Wisdom save. Okay.
Wait, I think that was.
You haven't rolled for damage or anything.
Yeah, I haven't rolled.
Oh.
So DC 14. Oh, shrink is a good one.
Hey, just got the disappointed face that we've taken her things from her on. That we've ruined some piece of joy in her life. That's the face she got on.
That would be a 7.
Let's go.
So it stops. It does not move, takes no action.
That's some
Cool. Now I'm
some
done.
paralyzed jelly.
Okay.
It just stops quivering.
Some
Miss
very
Noodle.
yes.
I'm not
excellent.
disappointed. I'm fine. It's cool. I'm
Yes.
excited for you guys.
Miss Noodle. Why? No. Okay, I got it. I'm good. We're good. Yes. Miss Noodle shall constrict. Does a 23 hit?
Surprisingly, yes. A 23 does hit.
If
And,
it's paralyzed, is this an auto crit?
uh me see the wording of command. Hang on 1 second.
Has the free crit already happened? Have we already had that
No.
experience? Okay.
No, just wrote it down.
No, I haven't been able to use it yet. What was the question again? Sorry.
If it is paralyzed, if it's under command, does it auto crit? Like,
I'm gonna say no because it does still have a certain natural armor to it, and it's not like on the ground completely defeated yet. Like it's just
okay,
kind of frozen in place.
okay. And I mean,
That'll matter. Yeah,
it's
so
frozen,
crit.
but it is now also grappled.
Cool. Let me see.
Yes, excellent, Miss Noodle.
Why do y'all keep doing shit I'm not immune to?
Miss Noodle loves the hug of violence.
The hug of violence. I like that. Fuck.
Yep, and takes 8
How
bludgeoning.
long?
Um,
Oh, goody. 8 bludgeoning.
bludgeoning damage, and the target is grappled. Until this grapple ends, the creature is restrained, and the snake can't constrict another target. It can continue to make DC 16 escape saves,
Okay. And
but on its turn, it will have to do that. It will have to continue to try and escape. Basically, as long as it's constricting, it will continue to have to escape. I just can't constrict another target.
what am I rolling to escape?
Uh,
But can it escape because
Strength.
it's frozen?
yeah, I mean, as long as it's an additional, like, if it does break free of command, then it is also grappled. So once it is free of command, then it would also have to escape the grapple.
You double down. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget, I have a grapple on part of it as well. This is double grappled, triple down.
Ooh. We're just hugging this jelly, just fucking hugging it. I don't know. It just says escape DC 16.
Okay. I will say that it's probably like strength or athletics.
You'd figure strength.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah, it literally just says, and when I look at grappled or when I look at restrained, oh, and everyone has advantage against it automatically, and the creature attack rolls have disadvantage,
Good
and
God.
they have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Anything else?
And it dies if it looks northwest.
All right, let me look up. Okay. Okay, I can deal with that.
Excellent.
All right.
Miss Noodle looks very pleased with herself as she just hugs the fuck out of this jelly.
And how long? It's a target. How long does this fucking thing last? An entire fucking round? Alright, Nines, it's your turn, because I can't, my blobby boy cannot move. You guys suck.
We're just taking turns just punching it. Just
You suck for
Just
this.
hugging and punching, hugging and punching. This is the most violent cuddle session of all time.
Violent cuddle puddles. 9. What would you like to do, my dear
Tentacles
Warforged?
and violent cuddle puddles. I really like that.
Episode name right there.
violent cuddle puddle.
When
I want a sticker that says that.
when I did my athletics and pulled the doppelganger tendril thing off of Miss Noodle, was I able to get a read on the weight of the doppelganger? Because I mean, it is the size of a full person, but does it weigh as much? Is it the same weight?
Yes, it
Does
felt
it
like it
have-
had the same weight that a humanoid of her size would have.
Does it have an asshole? And how far is it from the ground?
I bet it
It's not
doesn't.
your turn.
I bet it doesn't. I bet it doesn't.
It has a cornholio.
It just
Inve-
is
Okay.
an asshole.
Investigate.
It just
investigate
is an
for its
asshole.
So physical damage was doing something to the frozen constricted blob.
Mhm. Yes, it was.
Okay, but it's currently being constricted by a giant snake. Yes.
Yes, it is.
So I'd have to get up on the snake in order to do damage to it.
No, she's like she's like wrapped around it.
But like, is she coiled up around it? Is it like one wrap and like a pull?
There is a shit ton more of Miss Noodle than there is to anything else on this board. So
Just holding her with the end
I
of
would
her
say that
tail.
it would be like just wrapped. Yeah, there's a portion of Miss Noodle that's like wrapped around this blob thing, and then like her head is like up, like rah,
Okay,
as
so I can attack it from the
snakes
ground.
do. Yes,
I can just come up.
you would be able to, and you do
Yeah.
have advantage on it.
All right, well, let's go ahead and just
I'm
get busy
so
with it.
happy Bobby gifted that auto crit when I can't fucking use it.
Rip.
I'm blessed
Suck
too,
it,
right?
Bobby.
You
still
are
blessed?
Yes.
Okay. While I roll at advantage, hang on, let me roll my bless just to make sure that that 24 hits. 26.
Oh my god.
Because you went from a 24 to a 26, you do not hit. No.
Oh,
You're too much.
do I obliterate it? Do I cut it into another dimensional plane?
Send it to the
No,
soup.
a 24 will hit.
Do I get the
Yeah,
bless
or
on damage or no?
26. No, it's only on the
Okay.
roll to attack.
All right. Oh,
The D20 rolls essentially.
that damage was a it was a 6 and I rolled a 6 is the highest one. Does that give me anything?
I mean, you get max damage.
Okay.
Wow.
You get a lot of damage.
I'm just milking this thing for all I
Yeah, we
can.
have a very disappointed
All right,
creature.
9 slashing damage with the old X, with one of the old
Ugh.
X's.
This thing is like, when you are looking at this creature, as it's taking more and more damage, you see that the surface of this ooze type liquid is making itself into the shape of many, many, many faces. And it looks kind of like, think the mummy when that, like, the nether world is like reaching up and like it looks like stuff's reaching out, but it's underneath the liquid still. It's like a solid type substance, but it's very amorphous. And so these faces are like when a woman is pregnant and you see the baby just fucking move its face along
Like,
the front of the stomach.
Like when Freddy Krueger has the souls in his body. Yeah? Anybody?
Haven't seen that one.
Bueller? Bueller? Okay.
Mueller.
I got you. I'm with you. I'm there.
I don't watch scary movies.
All right, well,
Did
I'm
you
gonna
call Harry Potter a scary movie?
No, I said Freddy Krueger was a scary movie.
Oh. I thought someone said Harry Potter, and then you were like, I don't watch
Yes,
scary
it's still
movies.
scary.
Like,
All right, let's I'm aiming for the spookiest face I see.
Okay.
Does a 23 hit? It's a little bit lower
You
than my
know-
last roll, so I just
love
wanted to
that
make
you're
sure.
blessing on 20s. It's just it's the pettiness for me.
Because it doesn't add anything else. There's no extra damage. He's just like, I super hit this
But-
fucker.
If I'm blessed, I'm gonna use it.
Yes, a 23 will hit.
Wonderful. That does 7 slashing damage, and
Okay.
the faces have angered me such that I am going to action surge.
Oh dear.
Wow. You're like, fuck this jelly in particular.
So I'm going to come back down with the front hand axe with advantage still. Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still
I just wanted to
restrained.
make sure. Give me 1 second. Does a natural 20 adding up to a 28? I'm sorry, 29 hit?
Jesus Christ.
You
Yes,
should have
it
just let
does.
me explode it.
It would have
Nine's
been
just
over
like
already.
on top of this thing, just ah!
Just so frustrated from fucking around earlier, just stomping the shit out of this thing.
Mhm.
So
And how
that's
much
a
damage
natty
was it?
20. A natty 20 with 10 slashing damage.
I'm so sorry. I do not mean to be yawning so much. I'm just like nonstop. And yes, for those of you who have noticed, I've gotten a message or two directly. We are not going to be taking a break tonight because we got started off late. All right. 10 damage from that. Okay. You are definitely taking giant chunks out of this thing. It seems to be diminishing in size, and the number of faces that you see lessens with each hit.
Oh, I also grapple it because I hit it.
Fuck yeah.
Aren't
Fuck
you
yeah.
already grappled?
I let go of the tentacle to come over to fight, and I'm gonna grapple
Oh.
this now. So
Okay.
yeah, so I'm gonna reach down and just grab one of the faces and scream, "Who are you? Who are you?"
Violent cuddles.
And I'm
Violent
violently
cuddles.
cuddling this face with the grip of my cold dead fingertips. Ah!
You see the face of a gnome kind of come out and get a little bit more substance to its features. It's not the oozy it's a woman. It's a gnome woman, and she looks at you and then screams a blood curdling. It sounds like a death scream. And then you hear from different mouths all along this creature, other mouths start opening and just letting out. There's no other way to describe it. Mirren, you have heard screams like this before because your particular school dealt with the macabre. You would offer people a place of rest if they were coming to the end of their lives. They would come to your school and kind of be led into
So, like, I've heard death screams, is what you're saying.
yes. So you can tell that this is a moment where a soul has left a body, as
Ugh.
if it was recorded inside of this creature.
I
And
get
there's so many faces
Urine is
coming
just
off.
so freaked out by this.
as the face comes up to me. I go and I say, "Oh no, you don't," and I push her back down in there.
You also see that there is the face of the woman who looked like Sasha, as well as the half orc who had been behind Ashu.
Oh, I hope that's not like Sasha's mom.
But
Oh.
it is still alive.
Well, there's definitely a
Not for
bunch of people
long.
in town in this jelly.
All right. Is that it for you, Nines?
Um,
You're like, oh, I wish not.
yeah, I guess.
Ashu.
No one has ever
Uh,
been quite as prepared for jelly as we have been. We were ready for this
For that
jelly.
jelly.
Does a 16 hit?
You are rolling at advantage, so if you want to
Oh,
try
yeah.
for higher, you can.
That was the worst, worst joke.
Does an 18 hit?
18 will hit.
6 bludgeoning damage.
6.
Mm-hmm.
You hit it, and you hear continued screams as they become more pitched in a fervor. The sounds of these screams is echoing
Let me
throughout this
go!
forest. It's still alive.
I am going to spend the key point
Okay.
and punchy.
Punch it.
Okay. 18 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
I'm sorry,
no.
25 to hit.
Yeah.
25 to hit? Yes.
Yeah.
That will hit.
6 bludgeoning.
Tell me how you do it.
Finally.
Oh,
He's just punching, and it's just like less of it is existing each time he punches it, and it's just.
And the final face that you see as you're punching this thing is the face so similar to Sasha's.
damn.
Is no
I punched that
more.
one extra hard.
Fuck you, Sasha's mom.
I was afraid it was gonna morph into Alexander Hamilton right at the last minute.
Ashu would have
And then
gone rogue at that
Fucking
point.
Ashu's gonna be like, "Why did you say that name?"
He would have transformed.
All right, you have defeated this creature.
Good.
What would you like to do?
Can we do an investigation to see what it was,
I want to investigate as well. Yeah.
or what kind of check?
We will roll investigation.
Arcana or
Do
nature.
Arcana or nature? Yeah.
Both.
I got +1 to nature.
18.
4. God, Jesus.
Natty 1 +1. I just take my eyeballs out and throw them into the fucking woods.
Well,
Three.
Nines, you were doing an Arcana
Three
check.
Arcana.
You're not too great at magic. Mirren, you're still very unsettled by the screams. It was just like that. And here's the thing. Your ears are echoing with the lingering sounds. Like they were piercing. Those were soul like nails on a chalkboard type of just
Ugh.
as if dozens of people were being killed at the same time and you were hearing their final cries. Okay. Ashu, you rolled 18 in Arcana or Nature?
Arcana.
Arcana, cool. So you are taking a look at the remains of this creature. And you get a sense that this creature is twisted from its original nature through magical means. And as you're inspecting this creature, you see that along the red blobby features, there are very minute traces of black and red veins that seemed to be throughout this entire creature. Very similar to the black and red that you saw back in the ruins in
Like-
Haymore Forest.
Like the spooky walls and the spooky trees and all the spooky
Mhm.
stuff.
Can I investigate it for it having any like identifiable innards that I could take? Like, or
Yeah,
was
go ahead
like,
and give me an investigation of what remains of the body to see if there's anything that you could take of value.
dirty 20.
Identifiable innards.
A dirty 20?
Mhm.
Okay. You see that what remains of this creature could possibly be something that someone would have an interest in. If you have like a container of some sort, you could probably scoop some in to see if it's of any value to anyone that you meet, but it doesn't have any, there's no gold, there's no nothing like that in itself.
Because I kind of want to bring back something to the town to like show them what we found, so they don't think we're full of shit. Like we need to show
found
some
this
kind of
village.
progress.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
It
is
would-
there anything we can bring back?
It would just be
What-
like the goopy remains kind of stuff.
What happened to the extremities, the Sasha and the orc? What happened to those?
You'd noticed that their faces had gone back to the original as it got deader and deader.
Like
It seemed to bring these things back.
Okay.
These
What about
pieces of itself kind of retracted back into it.
the orc too?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything around us?
You're in the forest. You're not that far from the town because you'd kind of headed back slightly, but you didn't want to get too close just in case because you were trying to find out who the fuck this dad was, and also it was still nighttime. Right now, the sun has started to come up. The sun is rising. Yes, sir.
With my hat of disguise, because I was able to see the Sasha character and the things like coming off of her, could I turn myself into, could I use the disguise spell to look like that specific Sasha that we saw and incorporate part of what was coming off of her back to show them, like, you know what I mean, like the tendrils that are
Yeah.
coming off? Could I, since I see that, like, we could go back and be like, listen, this is what we saw, like, Sasha, we saw you and you looked like this, and then like put it on, scar's gone and the tendrils are coming off, and like, this is what we found, like we fought something like this, and then tell them about it, so we have some kind of like some sort of physical evidence. I'd be able to do
You
that.
absolutely can. Yeah, because it would be an illusionary. It'd just be the visual. You're trying to get her, and it's attached to the body. Yeah,
Right.
I would say it wouldn't be able to go into like a full long
Right,
tendril or
right.
anything like that. Just like you wouldn't be able to have a tail. But it'd be
Exactly.
kind of like if you had like a cape kind of thing coming off of you. So yeah, that's
Okay.
definitely in the realm that y'all can do.
I
that you
want to
can do.
put some of this jelly in the watershed that I'm holding that is empty because I don't drink water.
Okay. I like that you still keep it just in case. It's
For moments such as this.
meat people do it. Like
Moment like this.
oh god.
Some people
Alex-
wait a
No, that's gonna be stuck in-
lifetime.
Alexander Hamilton's gonna need it.
That
For
song
a
is gonna be
moment
stuck in
like
my head.
this.
Ugh.
Some people wait forever to squish
Wow.
this jelly. Or something, I don't know.
Wow. I don't
You
know.
knew more of the words than I thought you would.
Yeah, you were
I'm-
like into the second verse. You're doing it.
Full of surprises.
That was OG American Idol. Back
Cool,
when
it's
you,
dead.
you
Now
actually
what?
knew what happened to the American Idols.
All right, we
Kelly
killed the
Clarkson
blob.
What
made
do
it.
y'all want to do? The sun is coming up. You have gotten some of this blobby thing inside of your water flask, and it's up to y'all. Do y'all want to head back to Lundy?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you make the trek back towards town. And you get there, and the gate is open. Now that the sun is up, you are able to make your way through. Did anybody take damage in that fight?
No.
No.
I took 1 damage.
Yeah, icy hands.
What? You took 1 damage from yourself.
Yeah, I hurt myself in that fight.
Mm-hmm. You were holding on to a freeze pop for too long and your fingers got cold.
Though I technically shouldn't have, because I should have had advantage on it.
Ew.
None of
Wow.
you
Wow,
got hurt
wow.
in this entire fight. And you're going to be like, 1 damage. Yeah. I shouldn't
Yeah.
have taken that 1 damage, though.
Should have been
Hey,
a fucking
A flawless
werewolf.
victory is a flawless victory. Alright.
Mm-hmm. That's an achievement.
The thing got
I
jumped.
am
We don't need mold
I'm
earth.
so happy for you guys.
We're just
and your
walking to town, just
ingenuity.
holding it up, like, look what we did! We killed the thing.
Yeah, the monster took damage.
Thank you,
Took a lot of
Ami.
damage.
Thank you, Ami. Yes, the monster took a lot of damage. He's like, I'm pretty sure. Someone took damage. Yes. Okay, so you make it back to town. You walk in through the gates. Do you just like walk in like, we killed it? We got it? Or
No.
do y'all like go in, you're going towards
Ashi
the
wouldn't, but I
the inn?
imagine someone in our party would.
Can I ask the guard? There are guards at the gate, right?
Mhm.
Do we know who the town leader is?
No, y'all don't.
I want to ask them about who is in charge around here and leads this town.
Oh, well, right now that would, I guess. I mean, Sasha's been pretty much leading us since her whole family, unfortunately. Yeah, her dad he used to lead us. So she's kind of taking it over. She's done a good job of looking after everybody and making sure we're good. She's the one who thought of the wall.
Did her father die in one of those parties out there in the mysterious way?
No, he died a while back, and it was Sasha's sister who was left in charge. She was one of the ones that went missing. I didn't want to throw her business out there like that. You know, we've all lost loved ones.
Twin sister?
But
Word. All right. Well, thank you for your time. And I want to
yeah,
intimidate this guard and give him a golden coin.
roll it for me.
Roll, please. Oh my god, please. Yes!
I look at the guard. I look at the guard into his eyes, and the red in my eyes goes dark, and I tell him, "We never spoke." And I hand him one gold coin in his open hand, and turn around and walk away. But I do it in a way that's really fucking intimidating. And he's like,
Jesus
You do not
Christ.
see it because you have turned away, but everybody else, as they kind of follow behind, passing this man who is fucking frozen with his hands still extended, eyes wide, mouth slightly agape, like, the fuck did I do?
"Oh yeah, I'm
This
still
is just
a
Nine's
six and a
thing
half.
now.
I'm a 6.5 foot tall destroyer still. So yeah,
Yes, you are. You are indeed a 6.5 foot tall destroyer. Okay, so heading to the inn.
let's go beat Sasha.
All right, you
Let's go
head on
ruin her
into
day."
the inn. All right, so y'all go into the inn. You see that Sasha is cleaning up behind the bar. There are people here. Some are eating breakfast. They look like they're getting ready to go about their day. This seems like a pretty communal time. They all seem to be completely comfortable sharing meals with each other. It's just a normal part of their lives.
I take the hat of disguise off to look like Nines again, and kind of gesture to Miriam that she should probably be the one to talk to her, not us. Especially not
What?
Caspian.
Like, are you gonna hand me the jar of
Yeah, I give
jelly?
you the watershed, and I have the hat off, and like me and her should like go, and she should do all the talking, and then I can show her. But we probably shouldn't like bombard her with a whole group of people being like, "Hey, guess what?" and then show her this. That's just my opinion.
We should be like, hey, can we see Alexander Hamilton?
Okay,
Can you
at
bring us
first.
back
Does
where?
Ashu need to see Alexander's
Yes.
Well,
Ashu?
no, but
Like,
but won't that
He
get
needs
us away
proof
from
of
everybody
life.
so we can talk to her? Like that'll just get her back into like the kitchen or wherever so we can talk to
He
her.
comes back in. Just first thing he says, "Is Alexander safe?"
as she looks up in surprise, she's like, "Oh yeah, I kept him in the kitchen. He seemed a little bit more comfortable there, and that way, anytime that we're cooking something, he just gets little bits and pieces every once in a while. I'm trying not to
Aw.
spoil him, I promise. But he's quite adorable, and you can see
That's what
she looks just a little bit better. It looks like Alexander's like helped her feel a little bit better just having him to care for. She's like,
we
"Oh
are going
yeah,
to
come on
fuck
back.
up
I'll
her
show
whole day.
you. Come on back." And she leads you back into the kitchen. And when you walk back there, you see that Alexander Hamilton has put on at minimum 3 pounds in the one day that he has been here. He is a very happy little piglet. And he sees you and he kind of squeals you. Wee, wee, wee.
I bend down and pick him up.
Trots over to you. He can in your
Yes,
ear.
we.
All right. So everybody goes back.
Sure,
All
I
right.
go.
It's like, so, y'all I didn't see y'all last night. Were y'all able to make it back? Did y'all stay over at the Rusk's house? I know you'd gone to talk to Jean and everything. How'd that go?
We've defeated the monster.
I'm sorry?
We took care of it last night.
What monster? Like
The
a
beast that's
bear? Was
been
it like a wild
terrorizing
bear?
your town.
I see. Okay. And she kind of starts cleaning, like just kind of trying to keep her hands busy. Okay. You didn't. No, that's stupid. Yeah. What was it? Was it an animal? Was it some crazed animal? We figured it might be with the destruction.
What I don't even know what Ashu would think it was. Like he did his analyze and the investigation and everything. What would he know? How would he know to describe it?
That it was
Jello.
originally it was an ooze that seemed to have been twisted in some way. That's what you were able to gain. That magic had twisted this ooze from its original
It
everything,
was a
pretty much.
corrupted ooze that was able to take on the forms of the people of this town.
You mean like it could look like any one of us?
It had
That's
many faces.
that's terrifying just to think that I could be talking to someone and it's not even them, and then like I turn around and they come and see me and they don't even remember a conversation. Oh goodness, that's just so crazy.
There was one that looked like you.
What?
Wow, we're just doing this.
Oh my god.
And her face has paled slightly and she looks at you.
I believe this beast was able to take on the form of that which it killed.
Oh, I see. Um, she starts to like scrub the counter. I I I don't know what. You're sure?
Unless there are more like it, I believe we've taken care of the problem.
There were no. I know that it's unlikely. You didn't happen to find anyone else, did you?
Nine steps in and says, "You were there," and puts the hat on and transforms into her.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Damn it, Nines.
Wow, we're really full sending it.
Hang on one second. I gotta roll
She
something.
watched Alexander Hamilton.
Oh my god. We literally have an area of effect that is just PTSD.
I
All the
suggested
people we've ever
that
affected.
Miriam do all the talking, and no one went with that. So I
I
am.
was fine with that plan. I
That's
thought
I
that
am.
was the plan.
Oh,
That's
I'm
I thought
sorry.
that was. I
I'm
thought we
sorry.
had
Oh,
a
I
plan.
sorry.
didn't know that's what we were doing.
I'm sorry. I failed mind reading in high school. That's my bad. My bad. You know what? It's my fault. I'll take that. It's my
Okay,
fault.
so Nines, you step forward. You place your Ted Farty hat on, and you become the doppelganger, full with the tendrils coming off of her back to an extent. And she immediately pales, and you see her start to waver back and forth as if she's going to fucking pass out. But she clutches onto the side of the table or the side of the counter real fast, and she goes, "This is what. This was the me that you saw." And her voice is shaking, and you can see her entire body starts trembling.
Yes. See these? See these back here? These were attached to the thing we killed.
I see.
He takes the hat off because it's made its point.
I you all deserve you deserve to be paid for such hard work. I'll
For me, watching Hamilton was enough payment.
that does make her smile slightly. It was a pleasure having him. Um, you deserve to be rewarded for what you've done. I don't imagine. I know. I would not have been able to handle. That was my sister. That was Sarah. She's
You're a
she's my
twin?
baby. Yeah.
Oh, that'd have been.
I was born a little bit before her, so I was older. But she's always the more responsible one. Thank you. For closure, I guess. And of course for trying to keep us safe. What
I do not want to go tell the kid tonight. Like tonight in real life.
what about Gene?
Oh,
Did you find his daddy? Did Oh,
It was impersonating his dad.
she's nodding as you like start to speak because it kind of like dawned on her as she said it that it was the same thing. And she's Oh, okay. Did you see anybody else? Did this face stealer have anyone else's?
what about the
There
gnome?
was a gnome.
And a half orc.
We've only had a few people go missing that. Yeah, that. She's kind of like rubbing her head as she's like trying to figure out. It seems like she's taking on the burden of telling the people what they need to know, of letting them know that they are safe now, but also
we,
confirming that they're not
so
here.
we don't have to.
Not if you guys don't want to. Well, if it was a female gnome, that was Frigid, Frigid Fig. She and her friend went missing. They were friends. They were. Everybody knew that they were together, but then they silly. I'm guessing he's gone too. And you said there was a male half orc. That was Nash Ridges. He's a good guy. He was the apprentice over at the blacksmith.
Nash Ridges.
I wish. Part of me wishes you'd been able to see more of them, just so we knew for certain.
Oh, there were a lot of people in there. We just couldn't see their faces, but we heard them.
All right. Well, I can imagine that you've had a very long night. Feel free, rest up. The rooms are paid for. Don't worry about that. Yeah. I'll have some food sent up for. Then she looks at Ashu and Nines and goes, "How many plates should I send up? Do
I
you
did not
need
require food,
food? Okay." And she looks at Nine. She goes, "Do you
and neither does
require?"
Nines, and he slaps his ass.
Oh, he's right.
Wait.
All right then. I'll also figure out a way to. We'll pay you for your work. Thank you.
Perhaps you could pay us in information.
What kind of information are you looking for?
Do you know where the library is?
You asked me about that before,
Oh,
and
I did.
I
I
wish we
did.
had one.
Tell me a
I
secret.
a secret? I don't. I don't understand how that would be a. I mean, we can pay you in like coin. You sound almost as weird as that merchant who was here about a week ago.
That's what I was looking for.
He's-
So he was here.
He
Okay.
was he was very strange. He seemed super nice, but kind of odd, even for a town like this. And once he heard about our situation, he was pretty quick to get on out. I can understand not wanting to put yourself in danger for no strangers or anything, but
Yeah, I get that.
yeah, I would have to say you've proven that you most assuredly do not. And for our sake, I'm grateful.
Nines gives her 2 finger guns.
If y'all need anything for Alexander, you let me know about him too.
You
His
know
food's on the
what?
house.
I would like payment in a form of a leather worker. Is that what we would call them? Could you make Alexander Hamilton some leather armor, some sort of leather little suit? That would be payment enough for me to know that he is safe with us on our travels. Anything that could assist him would be wonderful, as I know
Perhaps
Ashu
armor
over
that
here.
can expand with it growing.
Yeah, give it
Uh,
some, give it
What kind
some,
of leather
some.
are we talking here?
she kind of scratches her head. She goes, "Well, I mean, we normally make our leather work out of." She looks over at Alexander, and then kind of turns back and cups her mouth a little bit, and she goes, "We make them out of the boars. Is that a
Then
is
he'll
that a
be right at
problem?"
home. It'll be like he's in his own skin.
I'll definitely talk to our Stitcher. We should be able to get him at least something to protect his little body. Definitely don't want him getting hurt out there. Not with y'all helping strangers like y'all do. Uh, yeah, I can. It won't be nothing fancy. I'm afraid we don't have any sorcerers or wizards or anything like that here who could make it so it grows with them. But we'll figure something. I'll get something together for you. Definitely, I can do that.
Maybe we could figure out the rest of our payment after a good night's sleep.
Yeah, you're right. I've got a lot to do. I'll I'll tell everybody what happened, and I'll take care of it. Y'all don't need to worry about that. You've done enough for us. So you go on upstairs. Y'all get bathed. If we've got baths set up. I'll have them bring hot water up to you guys, and y'all get clean. And you don't look like you got hurt, so you're capable. That's for certain. I'll make sure to tell anyone who's coming through that if they need some help to look you guys up. If you're looking for work, I don't know. I'm not going to assume. Okay, y'all go upstairs. Y'all go. I got work to do. All right, so y'all head upstairs, and we are gonna go ahead. Y'all can take your long rest, and that is where we will end for the evening. Went a little bit longer, but I wanted to kind of close out this, and we should be able to head out from Lundy next time. All right, everybody. Thank you again for staying up with us. This has been a ton of fun. So sorry that it was not werewolves. For those who do want to know, it is called an Oblex.
What was the
Oblex. That is what
what,
the monster was.
what was the critical?
Huh?
What was the auto crit?
Oh, it was going to be against you guys. Yes. The like next
What was the
attack.
condition? Oh,
It was like the next attack. He messaged me like in the middle of the turn where it was about to be Murin fucking casting her command thingy, and I was like, of course. Alrighty. Josh, did you want to look up someone that we could raid if anybody's
Who was the person we did before? We did him twice. Do you want to do someone new or
I
someone
don't
else?
think they're on, but I think Brandon put a link.
They're not on, but there is one that is on. That's it's an all ladies.
Oh, my femme fatales.
I'm excited to take these things off.
You speak very clearly with them on.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. So go ahead and stick around so we can drop some love into another D&D stream. We will be back next week. Keep an eye on our socials so you'll know whenever a YouTube video gets posted. And until then, stay safe, stay sane, and we love you.
Bye.